Why we won't see many of Graziadei's women on BIP, May 3, 2025. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News fans. Bachelor in Paradise returns this summer with an all-new season. The spin-off always features constants from the most recent Bachelor and Bachelorette seasons. In a surprising twist, contestants from The Golden Bachelor and The Golden Bachelorette will also be on the beach. But fans won't see a lot of the women from Graziadei's Bachelor season on BIP. Keep reading to find out why not. Why we won't see many of Graziadei's women on BIP. ABC is taking forever to reveal the full Bachelor in Paradise cast list for Season 10. So far, they've only confirmed 5 names: Golden stars Leslie Fima and Gary Livingston, Bachelorette alums Hakeem Moulton and Jonathan Johnson, and Bachelor Season 29 contestant Zoe McGrady. Graziadei headlined Season 28 of The Bachelor. It was one of the most successful. But despite the season's popularity, it's unlikely that many of the women from his season will be on BIP this summer. Why not? Blogger Reality Steve recently spoke to Joey's contestant Medina Allen now that her contract is up. She revealed that she won't be going to BIP because of her job commitment and not really keeping in touch with many of the women from Joey's season. Medina and Reality Steve pored over a list of Joey's contestants to guess which ones will be on the beach spin-off. Reality Steve's sources haven't given him concrete names just yet. The blogger revealed a very simple reason why viewers won't see many women from Joey's season this year. Many of them are in relationships or even married. He speculated that a lot of them would have gone to Bachelor in Paradise if it aired last year, but ABC put the spin-off on pause for a year. Daisy Kent, who was the runner-up on Joey's season, moved to Las Vegas earlier this year with her boyfriend, Thor Herbst. They previously dated in college and reconnected after she was on The Bachelor. Other women from Season 28 who are no longer single include Jen Tran, Allison Hollinger, and Caitlin DeBacker. According to Reality Steve, Maria Jorges, Autumn Wagner, and Sydney Gordon have all said they aren't doing Bachelor in Paradise. Who can fans expect to see on Season 10? Reality Steve said he hasn't heard if Rachel Nance will or not. He thinks she might. The only names he's heard almost for sure from Joey's season are Lexi Young and Lee Kanan. He revealed that Kat Izzo from Zach Shawcross's season will return to the beach again. She was on Season 9 and got engaged to John Henry Spurlock, but it didn't last long. It seems that most of the women on Season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise will be from Grant Ellis' recent Bachelor season. As for the men, fans might get their wish to see Brett Harris on the beach. He was a fan favorite from Jen Tran's season. Sam McKinney, the villain from Jen's season, is also rumored to be on Season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise. Reality Steve reminded Bachelor Nation viewers that there are usually 30 to 40 contestants on Bachelor in Paradise. New contestants show up every week after others are eliminated. Are you excited to watch the new BIP season? Even hardly any of Graziadei's contestants are on it. Why we won't see many of Graziadei's women on Bachelor in Paradise. The shocking truth behind their disappearance. The missing faces of Bachelor Nation. If you were hoping to see your favorite ladies from Graziadei's emotional season of The Bachelor, soaking up the sun and stirring up drama in Bachelor in Paradise, brace yourself. Because it's not happening. From the heartbreaking fan favorites to the early season villains you just know would have brought the heat to the beach. Bachelor Nation has been collectively asking, where are Joey's women? Why are they ghosting Paradise? We did a deep dive, connected the dots, spoke to insiders, and what we uncovered is shocking. It's not just coincidence. It's not just they moved on. It's a cocktail of scandal, silent protests, secret contracts, and one contestant who may have single-handedly changed everything. Chapter 1. The Joy of Joey and Why It Should Show You'll Indeed Be in a Gold Mine. Joey Graziadei's season was one of the most emotionally charged in recent Bachelor history. He was lovable, he was sweet, he was ready, and his final rose decision between Kelsey Anderson and Daisy Kent became an instant classic. Even more impressive, the cast of women. Bachelor fans praised the season's cast for being more genuine, more articulate, and way more engaging than usual. It had the perfect combo of heartbreak, hello Jen, fan obsession, Lexi, Maria, and Kelsey T, and just enough spice to fuel future storylines. So, naturally, producers were counting on this group to be the main event in Paradise. Instead, nothing. Radio silence. Chapter 2. Contractual Chaos. The truth about Bachelor NDAs. Let's start with the boring, but juicy logistics. Bachelor Nation contestants sign ironclad contracts. Most of them are locked into a strict NDA and exclusivity clause for at least a year after their season airs. But Bachelor in Paradise operates on an opt-in system, and insiders say that nearly 80% of Joey's women just didn't opt in. One Bachelor insider who requested anonymity revealed, "It was the biggest drop-off we've seen in years. They thought they'd have Maria, Lexi, and Jess right away, but the girls either ghosted or outright declined. But why? It turns out some of them were promised things that never materialized." Producers heavily implied to certain women that they were top picks for Paradise, but once the season aired and certain edits were finalized, those women didn't like how they were portrayed and didn't trust the team anymore. The edit. The eternal curse of reality TV. And for some of Joey's women, it was a deal breaker. Chapter 3. Maria the Game Changer and her unexpected stand. Now let's talk about Maria Jorgis. She was a fan favorite, a firecracker, and arguably should have been the next Bachelorette. But here's what no one expected. Maria quietly turned down Paradise, and possibly influenced several other women to follow her lead. A source close to the situation spilled the tea. Maria didn't like how manipulative things got behind the scenes. She felt strung along and missiled, especially regarding her portrayal as difficult at times. She started warning other women, "Protect your peace." Lexi Young, another standout, reposted that phrase weeks later. Coincidence? We doubt it. Maria's rejection of Paradise wasn't just about her. It sent a ripple effect through the cast, and producers noticed. Maria's choice hurt them. She was their golden ticket. Once she dropped out, the rest followed like dominoes, the source continued. Chapter 4. The KLC dynamic and Daisy's decision. Joey's final two women, Kelsey Anderson and Daisy Kent, have remained high profile since the finale. But don't expect either of them on the beach. Kelsey is still with Joey and thriving. The two recently moved in together, posted a Coachella photo dump, and are already hinting at engagement plans. Meanwhile, Daisy Kent has become somewhat of a hero to the fandom. Her tearful, self-aware exit from the finale had everyone rooting for her, and many assumed she was the next Bachelorette. But Daisy said no. In a shocking twist, Daisy revealed in an Instagram Live, "I knew I didn't want to go back into that environment right away. It was just too much." Translation: Daisy's not doing Paradise either. That left producers with a cast list full of names like Krissa, Jess, and Rachel. Talented and interesting, yes, but without the marquee value that BIP usually thrives on. Chapter 5. The Purification that revealed it all. In late March, several of Joey's women, including Lexi, Jess, Maria, and Catalin, gathered in Chicago for a girls' weekend. They posted group shots, TikToks, and dinner selfies, but eagle-eyed fans noticed something missing. Not a single mention of Bachelor in Paradise. One now-deleted TikTok even featured them lip-syncing to audio about dodging bullets, which many interpreted as shade toward producers. A now viral Reddit thread titled "Joey's Girls Are Done with Production" compiled a timeline of subtle digs, unfollowings, and cryptic captions. "They're reclaiming the narrative," one fan commented. "It's giving We Survived something." Chapter 6. The Reality of Real-Life CUCSs. Let's not ignore another major factor. These women don't need paradise. Unlike in past seasons where contestants flocked to BIP for Instagram fame or brand deals, Joey's cast is thriving off-screen. Lexi Young has launched a health-focused podcast and partnered with Elo Yoga. Maria has secured modeling deals and hinted at a reality spin-off project of her own. Jess is racking up brand partnerships left and right, including a recent collab with Rare Beauty. Daisy is writing a book and advocating for cochlear implant awareness. Paradise used to be the ultimate glow-up opportunity. Now, these women already have the glow. Chapter 7. The Shade from Past Paradise Stars. Former BIP contestants have also chimed in on the Paradise boycott. Blake Moynes, yes, that Blake, recently hinted on a podcast that Paradise has changed. You used to go on to find something real. Now it's over-edited, overproduced, and the best people are walking away. Kaylin Miller-Keys echoed the sentiment on Instagram. The new generation is smarter. They're not playing games for the cameras. Could this be the beginning of a shift for Bachelor in Paradise itself? With fewer women willing to sign up, producers may have to rethink how they treat their talent and what happens after filming wraps. Chapter 8. Who's still going to Paradise? Of course, not everyone declined. Our sources say a few women from Joey's season will show up in Sayulita this summer, but don't expect it to be the names you know best. Reportedly confirmed, but unannounced, Edwina, who made a quiet mid-season exit. Caitlin, the smiley brunette from night 1. And a wild card, Lee, the woman who gave Joey back the first impression card. But let's be real, these weren't the names fans had circled. Without Lexi, Maria, or Daisy, it's a different show. Chapter 9. The Producers' Panicy and the Future of the Franchise. Behind the scenes, producers are reportedly scrambling. They counted on Joey's cast to inject fresh energy into Paradise, and now they're digging into older seasons and even pulling from international casts to fill gaps. They didn't expect this kind of collective no, one insider told us. It's a warning shot. And it raises a larger question: is the franchise in trouble? If the new wave of contestants are wise to the game and choosing their peace, brands, and real lives over drama, what happens to the show built on heartbreak and hookups? Conclusion. Not a coincidence. A statement. So why aren't we seeing Joey's women on Paradise? It's not about timing. It's not about editing alone. It's not even about Maria, though she definitely made waves. It's about an entire cast quietly making a statement. We don't need this. We choose better. And honestly, Bachelor Nation is listening. Final thought. Whether you love Paradise or are tired of the formula, one thing is clear. Joey's season marked a turning point. These women had heart, integrity, and goals beyond the beach, and their absence might just force the show to evolve. And who knows? Maybe by not showing up to Paradise, they just changed Bachelor Nation forever.